Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to That's That Podcast. I'm your host, Newt. This is that series. I ain't come up with a good name for you. I'll think of one. I'm just going to call it Cheap DVDs and Blu-rays I found between junk stores, thrifts, and Dollar Tree. And this was a junk store find. This was a 50 center. When I found this, I'm like, yay! I seen this movie decades ago on like a bad VHS. I want to see it looking good. And I enjoyed it enough. I want the Blu-ray. Let's get into it here. This is, I got a sticker there. It's bugging me. Dragon Dynasty's release of Celestial Pictures, The Five Deadly Venoms, a Chang Chin film. One of the best old school kung fu films ever made, kungfucultcinema.com. The Shaw Brothers Classic Collection, digitally remastered. All right, yes, this is the Weinstein Company. Got the rights to a pile of this stuff and put some of it out. I've heard some of the copies that are not great. This looks good to me. And what this is, let's read back, because if you don't know what the Five Deadly Venoms are, get into it here. The Five Deadly Venoms is a martial arts masterpiece that inspired generations of action films, rap music, and pop culture. The Dime Master of the notorious Poison Clan assigns his final martial arts students one last epic quest. Find his five most mysterious and dangerous disciples, each train a different fighting style. Each hide in or assume a name, bring them together, or bring them to justice. Combining a twisting story, phenomenal characters, martial arts mayhem, legendary director Chang Chi, the one-armed swordsman, I've seen that, sparked an international kung fu movie explosion and continues to this day. The film's climactic five-way battles of stuff of legend. As good as, if not better than any on-screen fight before or since, says Mutant Reviewers. Only extra was they have a commentary with Hong Kong cinema expert Bay Logan, which got English mono, got subtitles. This, man. Oh. There's so many lines in it that I'm watching going, oh, okay, yeah. I know that line from this Wu-Tang album. And this is something like, I've got their 36th Chamber of Shaolin. What about Super Cop? I don't know. The rest of these don't really catch my eye. On the back here. This game I showed. Each one has like one scorpion style, one's toad, one's snake, one's lizard, one was centipede. This is just some great, crazy-ass martial arts. And the thing about it is, this commentary was so good. Since I've watched it twice now, what happened is as of recording, like almost a week ago, wanted something to watch. We wanted something to watch. I got told, hey, find something. Okay, cool. Talking to a buddy of mine, we just call him Swabby Shit Stash. Yeah. Swabby Shit Stash works for him. And I was talking to him, I was sending him a message. I was like, hey, give me an idea what's on the watch. He's like, oh, man, the roommate wanted a kung fu movie, so I put on, Undaunted on the Wu-Tang channel on YouTube. I'm like, oh, okay, I'll put that on shit. And I was like, okay, there's two versions. One's a little bit longer than the other. And I put on the first one that was longer, and it looked like ass. So I put on the other one that was not as long, like about a couple minutes shorter, but it looked a little bit better, but still didn't look great. And the fight scenes were good. The quality was horrible. So the next night, I was kind of in a martial arts mood. So let me go dig out some martial arts mood. And we ended up doing like a triple feature. The bad thing is with a good triple feature, especially drama, you always put like the best movie first or second and end it with some kind of shitty. This one, man, could have done a lot better in the place, but this was the middle movie. And not bad. I really enjoyed the hell out of it. Love the mask. And this is one of those where I don't know how many fake sequels to this I've seen over the years. So I remember seeing this was one where I don't remember seeing this on like Kung Fu Theater or Black Belt Theater. Ours in my area was called Kung Fu Theater. And for y'all that ain't old enough to remember this shit, back in I want to say it started in the late 70s, but I remember it being like an early 80s thing in my area. But I grew up deep south Mississippi, so we're always way behind on everything. But on like Saturday mornings, usually like your cartoons start about 5 a.m. on your independent channel, and there's always your independent channel. It's not going to be like ABC, CBS, or NBC, or PBS. This is a channel that ended up becoming Fox or something later on. 5 a.m. cartoons started. Well, usually around 11 or so, cartoons would end. You get either Still owns both. American Bandstand and Soul Train. What's over? You got Kung Fu Theater. And some badly dubbed, badly cropped martial arts movie they got for cheap. And usually you sit there and watch it and it was over. You go outside to play and like try to do the moves on your buddy. Because the one, and I don't know, and a lot of times they were like retitled, because the one I've been wanting to find forever, and I remember the title when I saw it as a kid, it was Monkey Fist versus Dragon Paw. Because I just remember the line at the end, like the guy, it's a typical story of most martial arts films. Guy's avenging his master who got killed. That was Monkey Fist. And he's taking on the guy that knows the Dragon Paw technique. They're like in a forest. And Monkey Fist is losing, and all of a sudden he does the Dragon Paw move. And Dragon Paw's like, you know Dragon Paw! It's like, oh, God. That image is stuck in my head from, God, how old was I back then? Early 80s, so, 6, 7, 8. I was like, every Saturday, I was sitting there watching this stuff. Yeah. Loved it. Did not, I always wondered why as a kid the lips didn't match, and I didn't realize what dubbing was. The dubbing on this ain't bad, I'll be honest. The dubbing's not horrible. I watched it dubbed because the person I watched it was like, I don't feel like reading subtitles. I was like, all right, cool. I understand that. And the dubbing was not bad. I've heard worse. The next time I watched it with the commentary on and then like the subtitles. And I saw differences. I don't think the subtitles are actually dub titles, but don't know how hard this is to come by. Haven't looked. I know this now. Any Dragon Dynasty, like classic martial arts film, like pre 85, that's fine for cheap. I'm grabbing because for the 50 cents I paid, I've watched this twice now, and I've definitely got my money's worth. I'll probably end up watching it a couple more times. I might actually have like a little martial arts section on my damn shelf eventually, but hope you enjoyed that, man. If you did, give me a thumbs up, leave a comment, subscribe, all the other bullshit. Talk to everybody later. Bye-bye.